Hi, Life in 4G. This is Coach Donna coming to you on a wonderful, warm, sunny, is it sunny? I guess the sun is starting to go down, so it's around 7:30 here in San Diego, and it has been such a beautiful, relaxing day. And I wanted to talk to you today about starting over again. That's a kind of a weird topic, I know, but I was thinking about the goals that we set for ourselves, that we don't achieve, that we keep going for and keep trying to get and keep trying to do. And I just want to encourage you guys to start over again, and don't stop starting over again until you've begun and you don't have to start over anymore. So for whatever reason, there are things in our lives that make for greater challenges than we thought they were when we began. I am not a smoker, but I am told that, I know that one of the phrases for quitting smoking is don't quit quitting. And the idea is just keep being mindful of your actions. Keep being mindful of the times that you slip, and refocus your attention to actually keep going. Quit again. It's the same thing in terms of forgiveness with people. I know sometimes it's a little difficult to forgive people, and so forgiving people becomes a ritual that you have to continuously do until you literally get there. You can be angry with someone for years and years, but don't stop forgiving. Don't stop giving them another chance, because no matter how many limitations we place on other people, with forgiveness, that same or greater limitation is placed back on us. So the idea of continuous cleansing of the anger, the hurt, the angst creates the opportunity for forgiveness to actually take hold, and for us to no longer have that thing that keeps us from connection with that person and keeps us from moving to the next step in our growth and development. And I think about communication. And one of my greatest examples for communication is the relationship that I have right now. My guy is a master communicator, and he communicates on several levels, and so that's why we fit, because I'm also a communicator, as you can see. This is video 49. And if you're connected to me on Facebook, you know I'm always out there saying something or doing something or tweeting something. If you're on my Twitter, or if you read my blog, you'll see that my Facebook and my Twitter are going a lot more than maybe the blog is going, but there's constant communication in my life. And I know in relationships, sometimes it's difficult to get beyond a situation. So sometimes Jay and I actually have to do workshops in the house here. Like, okay, so this is what I meant, this is what you meant, let's see what we meant for real together. Did you mean this? No. What does this mean? This, and literally break out everything to grab the most of what we meant, and then fill in the rest so that we'll understand the whole of what we were trying to say to each other. And sometimes that's a workshop, but sometimes it's just reiterating the conversation and sitting down and chewing on it, and then going back and reiterating again the conversation and making sure that you have the points. And where you don't have it, where the gaps are, literally going back to communication again to make it clear. So don't stop clarifying and communicating, and don't get so frustrated in the fact that you don't get it, or you think that they don't get it, that you give up on the communication that needs to take place in order for the relationship to be solid and move forward. And then I also think about the idea of projects and things that we start. Like I told you the other day, started on my real estate journey for California 4 or 5 years ago, when I started doing the research. And then like last year, Yeah, last year I won the lottery. So it was last year. I actually paid for the courses. And you have to take eight courses here. It's not one. To be a broker, you have to take 8. To be a real estate agent, you have to take 3. So it is not a cheap endeavor. It is literally, and then you have to be a member of C-Card, and you have to have the MLS, and all of those things are different fees. So literally, I paid a lot of money to not do it and to restart again. And so, now I have the books. I am actually in school for it, and it's a different level of my commitment to getting it done. When I was in Michigan, committed, I was done in 2 months. It was over. But it's not that same way here, because this is a different level of how much knowledge you have to have, how much knowledge you have to intake, and you can't stop taking in the knowledge. Literally today, I hung out last night, until 2 o'clock, and me and my friend Candace, we closed the club down. Hilarious. We got a bunch of fun. I'm so glad I went. But that didn't give me the me time. I had a date still that I had to have with Jay, and we were on our date until like 5. So when it was all said and done, I think I closed my eyes like 5:30, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to study, I have to this, I have to that, and there's some things I have to do today. So I ended up having to sleep and study and highlight and wake up and read and highlight and write down my knowledge that I was getting in between my sleep cycles. But I didn't stop studying. I didn't stop trying to be present to the book. Although I think the sleep got me a couple more times than I got the presence. But I was still in making sure that I got what I needed so that I could do the things that I have to do tonight for my class. And I got it. And with the communication, we got it. And with the forgiveness, there are a couple of people in my life that I can honestly say, because I didn't stop forgiving and allowing myself to learn a new different thing, I actually got it. I got the release. I got the forgiveness. And with the whole idea of making sure that we just don't quit quitting. We just don't quit the thing. I've never been a smoker, but the idea of not quitting, that you allow yourself the space to make mistakes, to not quite get it right, to not quite have everything in order, because as perfect people, and a lot of my friends were perfect people, we have this whole facade of all the stuff that we do and all the stuff that we are, and I'm a speaker, and I'm an interior designer, and I'm a, this, and I'm a that, and I teach at church, and I'm a this, and all of these things that we are. Even in those places, we have to allow ourselves the space to not stop getting it, to mess up, to get a little more, to fall off the wagon, to get back up, to lose a level of commitment or lose a little heart, but to gain it back and to commit again and to just keep moving. Because that's really how we grow and expand and become the people that we're supposed to be. And that's what this life in 4G is really all about. So I would like to encourage you tonight. Don't stop. Keep going. Don't quit quitting. Don't quit committing. Don't quit communicating. Don't quit forgiving. Don't quit doing it. Even if you feel like it's not where you're supposed to be, or you're here too early, or it's too hard, or maybe I can't do this because I've been trying to lose weight for 25 years and the 5 pounds just won't stay off of me. Don't quit. Because that's where you gain heart. And yes, there will be a day when the not quitting and the keep going and the keep communicating and the keep forgiving and the keep allowing yourself space to be human becomes the solidification for the next level of your life. So allow yourself the opportunity to just start again. Life in 4G is living in God, living a life of giving, living a life of gratitude and living unapologetically in your greatness. It's Coach Dawnay saying, if you like this video, please like it, share it, put it on your Facebook, tweet it if you can. If you can't, tweet, Tumblr, social cam, however you communicate to your peeps that they can get some good information here. And please follow my YouTube channel, or what do you call it? Yeah, that's follow. Is that follow? Yeah, that's follow. Follow my YouTube channel. Oh no, sorry, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye.